Well, 10th standard, get ready with your textbook, page 48. Continued lesson. Please follow the board. On today's date, 6th November 2020. Follow the board. Topic Unit 3 Prose, Gentlemen of Rio and Medio by Juan A. Cedillo. And we are going through the check your understanding, share your responses, glossaries page wise. So page 48 glossaries down you will get it. Rat means torn and did means agreement. Dear student, 10th standard, follow it carefully. Get ready, 10th group, English, Unit 3, Prose, Gentlemen of Rio and Medio. Here you see number 5. We respect elders in many ways. For example, shake hands, handshake, touch their feet. We bow down our head. We offer fruits and sweets. We listen to them carefully and obediently. We make themselves comfortable by listening their words and suggestions. Number 6. The storyteller respected the old man by listening to him. 7. After the findings of the engineer, the offer was doubled for the old man's land. Did the old man raise the rate? No. Did the storyteller offer more? Yes. Now, page 49. Match the following. Number 8, sailor. This one, B column, buyers. Number 2, some Americans. Here you will get Don Anselmo. A young duck boy. Here you will get followers of the old man. The duck boy always back to the gentleman, old gentleman, that is Don Anselmo. Now number 9, Don Anselmo took only $1,200 for the land finally because A. The storyteller failed to convince Don Anselmo to take more money, or B. Don Anselmo was a man of principles. This is the correct answer. Man of principles. Whatever dignified way, in a very nice manner, he think, he do, he accept that one. He is not a greedy person and he is not a bad man. He is a very good human being by heart. What did, 10th question. What did Don Anselmo do as he left the place with the money? Don Anselmo, what did he do? He shook hands all around, put on his ragged gloves, took his stick and walked out with the boy behind him. He signed the deed and took the money, but he refused to take more amount. Whatever promised, only that much, that $1,200 he has taken, signed the deed paper and went out in a similar manner with a simplified way. He proved himself in front of all. He is an honest, dignified, simple gentleman, old gentleman of Rio and Medio. Now, page 49, 10th group, get ready. Abode means home. Down you see the glossary. Prune, P-R-U-N-E, to cut off some branches of a tree to make it grow better. Blossoms, flowers on the tree. Preliminary, done or said first to prepare for something. Broach, raise the topic. Ranch, a very large farm. Page 49. Paragraph 7. A month later, my friends had moved into Rio and Medio. The storyteller is telling the story that his friends, after the paper amount also dispatched, so they had taken the decision. That's why friends of the storyteller moved into Rio and Medio. They had replasted the old house, pruned the trees, patched the fence, means remake the fence, and moved in summer. One day, they came back to the office to complain. What to complain? The children of the village were overrunning their property, means they are damaging their property. They are always running, going, moving, playing in the ground. This all, and that's all. They came every day and played under the trees. It's the common habits of the children, where they get the big groves, big garden, etc. and field to build their little play fences around them and took blossoms. And they took all the flowers, collected, picked up the flowers. When they were spoken to, they only laughed because they can't understand Americans' English and Americans fail to understand their language. So communication of gap in language. The children looked in this way, the people, and only laughed because they can't communicate language, they can't understand. They also fail to understand their language. They also fail to understand their language. It's a communication gap in between both. So what happened? The children, every day they came and played under the trees, built little play fences around them and took blossoms. When they are spoken to, they only laughed and talked back good-naturedly in Spanish. Children, they know Spanish, they don't know Americans. So they laughed in this way and with a smiling face in a stylish way. Good Spanish words they use, which one Americans can't understand because they don't know Spanish. 8th paragraph, page 49. I sent a messenger, the storyteller is telling, up to the mountains for Don Anselmo, to call back Don Anselmo. It took a week to arrange another meeting. When he arrived, he repeated his previous preliminary performance. He wore the same faded cutaway, carried the same stick, and was accompanied by the black boy backside to give him company. Then he shook hands all around, handshake with everyone, sat down with the boy behind his chair and talked about the weather. How the weather today, how you are feeling, I'm feeling in this way. So that now they should come to the main point of talking or conversation. Finally, I broached the subject. Broach means raise the topic. Yeah, I'm the storyteller. So that the storyteller told that, okay, I now want to bring one break in your conversation. I would like to point out this thing. So the storyteller, what happened? He broached, means raised the topic. He raised the topic, the subject, Don Anselmo, about the ranch, a very large farm surrounding the house. You sold to these people, you sold the house, you sold this big farm also to the Americans. They are very good people. You are also good. They are good people and want to be your good neighbors always. When you sold to them, you signed a document, a deed, and in that deed you agreed to several things. One thing was that they were to have the complete possession of the property. Now, Don Anselmo, it seems that every day the children of the village overrun, page 50, overrun the orchard and spend most of their time there. Children are coming, running, playing, shouting, howling, enjoying. We would like to know if you, as the most respected man in the village, could not stop them from doing so in order that these people might enjoy their new home more in peace. So Don Anselmo, the storyteller, told that won't you be able to stop the children to play and run, overrunning in this way, so that they should not feel disturbed? The storyteller point out. In the next video lesson, I will continue the lesson and we will start from page number 15. You should mark in your textbook with a pencil and keep on reading, attachment, whatever I discussed in check your understanding, share your responses, you will get it. Keep on reading and comprehend yourself to make you understand the concept of the how much paragraph, how many paragraphs you are reading. Read silently, honestly, and then find out different questions to comprehend the lesson. That is, to understand the lesson. That's all today. Thank you very much.